Welcome back to the best viewers on YouTube. Thank y'all. I know it's been a minute. Uh, I've got other content, videos shot. I just hadn't had time to edit them. So I came in the other night, almost midnight, and I was so tired. I just opened the windows, went to bed. Got up next morning, made my coffee. I'm sitting on the porch, and all of a sudden I get cussed out. How dare you get on my porch? Get off. This is my porch. Get off of this porch. How dare you come in and just sit down? Boy, just on and on and on. I felt like an inch tall by the time she got done chewing me out. I'm thinking, crap, lady, this is my porch. Apparently not no more. So I sat there for a little bit, and she basically said, when I get back, you better be off my porch. And so I was. So that's that. And first I thought she got all upset over one thing, and as it turned out, she was really upset over something else. She's speaking kind of gibberish to me. I mean, that's the gist I got of the whole conversation. It was a one-sided conversation, let me tell you. So let me show you what she got upset about. That box. She got upset over that box with the solar light, barn light from Walmart in it. I don't know if you can see down in there. A little bit of trash. I just started to pick the box up. She cut them all unglued. Apparently, that 6 days that I was out, Miss Wren decided that this was going to be her new home. And she has laid 6 eggs in here. And she, hold on, I'm going to get you back in the holder. And she was letting me know, in no uncertain terms, she was on this tree, she was over here, she's over there. Man, she was giving it to me. I needed to take this light back to Walmart. I needed that box. And she, in 6 days, from what I understand, the male builds several nests, and then she goes, checks them out, and picks one that she likes. Well, apparently, a little meathead, got a ton of mosquitoes out here, and I've got my thermocell on, and it's not helping much. But apparently, he built one in there, and that's what she. In that 6 days, there's 6 eggs. I don't know how, if she laid 2 in one day or whatever, but I was only gone 6 days, and it wasn't like that when I left. She works quick, and she's a grouchy little heifer. 250-pound man getting intimidated by a 5-ounce bird. Go figure. I'm leaving it alone though. I've disturbed her a couple times, but she's always come back. So I figure she's still in there. And so anyway, that's why I lost my porch. From what I understand, it takes 12 to 15 days to hatch eggs. And I don't know how long to rear the baby. So this may be, that's why I'm not on the front porch now. And it may be a while before I get my front porch back. So on to the, oh my gosh, on to the title of the looks like my leg's been in a knife bite. I killed so many mosquitoes on them. On to the topic of this video, which is how do you know when to call it quits? A couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago, I don't know, sometime in the recent past, I read a Facebook forum where a lady asked, how do you keep going on after hit after hit? And she explained that her and her family moved off grid last year, And I didn't quite understand. I don't know if they were building a place or what, but apparently some kind of roof that um, her husband put on something kept blowing off. And then, uh, so they stayed the winter in their travel trailer, which was super cold. And apparently they're still working. At least one of them's working. And she said every paycheck went to do something, and they were buying firewood. They got a wood stove, but it was just, I hear my neighbor on 4-wheeler. So, it's just one thing after another. And now last week or a week before, their freezer went out. They didn't catch it in time, so hundreds of dollars of meat to run, or produce. And she goes, how do you just keep going after hit after hit? And I felt for her. I did, because, and she admitted they were unprepared. Well, I don't think, even if you've lived off grid before, I don't think you can be totally prepared. I know I wasn't. I thought I was. What is he doing? Of course, he starts this night when I started my front porch Friday, or front yard Friday now. I don't know. I mean, 2 weeks ago I came in and checked out the little video. Apparently we had 10 inches of rain pretty damn quick. So I get home last night after 4 days gone, and I knew we had some rain. My daughter told me they'd been getting some rain, but I didn't think it'd been this bad. But this is what I come home to. Shoot. As if I don't have enough stuff to do. Now I gotta, we must have really filled in all this, so I gotta redig that. The leaves and crap stopped up my culvert, washed away this crap, washed over here. There's most of my gravel. Damn. Oh, look at that trench. I gotta fill that in so I can get my truck out. Wash down that way. Even moved that railroad tie. Yeah, I gotta figure this. Something else, if I don't have enough stuff to do, now I gotta figure this out. Fix this, because you see that, boy, I mean, just come under here, fix that before I can start doing anything else. Somebody's out and about. Good. Fun. We washed her across here a little bit. Oh man, it really got up over here too. Oh wow. Look at all this. Look at all that. Wow. Wow, look at all that. Well, guess who just got some gravel washed down to them? Look at all the bricks. Wow, this has never been this bad. Wow. I'm gonna have to go check all this out. The road was almost washed out up here last night when I came in. Wow, look at all these bricks. I guess who's got more bricks? Yeah, now that I don't need them, they're starting to... This is crazy. We'll check this out. Buzzards left, most of them, I guess. Well, I said most of them. Huh. Wow, that's really washed that out. See, I see all the buzzards flying, but I don't see why they're flying. What are they over here for? Just hanging out? You know, being a nuisance? Okay, well, I gotta get off here and do something. Just thought I'd show y'all life off grid. Oh, if it ain't something, it's always something. But hey, the bright side is gravel. I'm digging. Look at all these rocks that wash down. You know, that had to be pretty darn powerful to wash all them rocks down. That is crazy. That is crazy. And this never, I mean, this was never, would drain like this. The water would never run down like this. All right, let me get off here and go see. This is crazy. I mean, I'm like, hey, there's my gravel. Let me get off here and go see what other damage we got. Well, let me bring you along, I guess. This is crazy. This has never been, I mean, it's always been a little ditch here, but it's never run like this. That's crazy. Well, hopefully the catfishing will get good when these lakes get up and the water gets out. Gotta look at the bright side things, I guess. Lice give you lemons, go catfishing. Man, this is washed out really bad. This is never washed out like this. And it would be an act of Congress to get the county to bring gravel in. Whew, look at that. Oh, you can't see how deep that is, but that's about 4 or 6 inches deep. That'll have to be cut. I'll have to do that myself. It clogged this culvert up. That's what happened. Which is kind of good, I guess, because see, this used to run to my side, and you can see it's washed over the years how bad it's washed this out. Now, nature has said, no, we're going down this side. Crazy. Okay, let me get off here and oh man, I tell you what, if it ain't something, it's something. And it washed away my driveway. It almost filled in my culvert with dirt and stuff. It had to be incredible. I kind of wish I'd been here to see it, because there's rocks, and you'll see in the video, huge rocks and stuff, all the way down, hundreds of yards down. It had to be a huge stream of water. You would say my little 8-inch culvert wasn't going to handle that, and plus it got stopped up. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I'll probably edit this out. I always like to know what my neighbor's up to. So anyway, I'm thinking, you know, I couldn't work on it that weekend because my car, which is my tow car, the CV axle was out of it, and I didn't know what else was wrong, you know, because sometimes you start working on something, there's, you know, several other things. So I was only in for a few days. I had to fix that. I had to spend time with my daughter, and you know, it's just like crap. So I get in this week after, you know, well, got run off my porch the following morning. That's okay. She won't be there long, hopefully. Hopefully, I want my chair back. And then that afternoon, I decided to go take a nap. I mean, it's warm. It's in the 90s. So I said, okay, we're going to fire the air conditioner up. First time they fired it up, fired the generator up. Fan wasn't coming on. Shoot. Tried everything. I bought this air conditioner when I moved out here. It's only 2 years. This would be the 3rd season. It only lasted 2 seasons before the fan went out. And these Medea or whatever, had great reviews. And that's why I bought that one. Crap, I could probably fix this. Probably just a capacitor. But I don't have time to go look for parts, get them in, put it in, blah blah blah. You know the drill. Don't have time for that. I just went to Walmart and bought me another air conditioner. Man, if it ain't something, it's always something. And so I feel for the lady. But in my case, and I don't know, your case may be different when you know, when do you make the decision to call it quits? I don't know. I can't tell you. For me, I guess it depends on the reasons you moved off grid to begin with. For me, I wanted peace and quiet. Okay, I give that about a 50-50. I got 50-50. That's good. But really, I was tired of paying rent. I was tired of paying utilities, paying into stuff that wasn't going to pay back. So what's my alternative? There is no alternative for me. There is no quitting. Quitting what? Going back, finding a place to rent, and rent's outrageous now. Paying utilities, paying all those deposits, because it's been 3 years so I hadn't had a utility payment. So they're going to require either excellent credit, which I've got, but even then, some of them will require a deposit because you have no recent utility bill experience. That may be the male. I don't think it is. No, I think that's a cowbird. So you know, if I moved out here to save money and get peace and quiet, I couldn't save money by moving back into town. There is no other option for me. This is my only option. The only option is to move to another place that's off grid. And then why would I do that? I mean, so, you know, and I understand that apparently this lady had, I think, 2 kids, a husband and 2 kids. I don't know why they moved off grid. I think a lot of us just want to be independent and free. So do you give up your freedom, move back into an apartment or a rental house, or, you know, even buy a place? And I don't know. When do you call it quits? I guess when you've had enough. But for me, when I called it quits, I moved out here. I upgraded. I moved out here. Don't have as much stuff out here. Don't have utility payments. Don't have rental payments. You know, all my life I've hated to pay rent. Even when I was a teenager and was married, I hated paying rent. It never made sense to me. I'd rather live in something like this and not pay rent than live in a, you know, the last house I was in, I was only paying $500 a month. And it was an old farmhouse, hot in the summer, cold in the winter. And I did all I could. I did a lot of work on the house, trying to keep it warm in the winter and cool in summer. Electric bills in the summer were outrageous. I mean, I say outrageous. They were outrageous for me. They were like anywhere from usually around 150 to 200 a month. Now some of y'all, oh, that's nothing, but considering how small that house was, that was quite a bit. So I just don't know what to tell you if you're contemplating quitting this lifestyle. And that's what it is. It's a lifestyle. It should be a lifestyle. If you're not happy, that's what I say. If you're not happy and you would be happier living in a rent house or an apartment or someplace else, that's time to quit. If you're just frustrated, if you're overall happy and content, but there's this crap that comes up, you know, your $300 worth of gravel driveway gets washed away and you have to shovel it back up best you can, and or, you know, go buy a new air conditioner. Or now that I posted, I made that video on the Champion Generator review months ago. Obviously there was snow on the ground, and I posted it last week, and now my generator's acting up. It's just dirty. It's just got some jet dirt. I just need to clean the carburetor, but still, that's something else that takes time and stuff. And I'll tell you now, if you're going to move off grid, you're going to have to put up with stuff like this. I don't call it necessarily a hit. It's not fun sometimes. Other times it's just part of life. The hits are your off-grid life. Um, so I would say that that's when you know if you're miserable, and not just miserable because something broke or something needs fixed or you ain't got money, just miserable overall, your overall lifestyle. This ain't the life for me. I want to be close to friends. I want to move back in town, be close to friends. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're happy with that. Really happy. Not, there's a surface happy where, oh, you know, I've been, last 2 days I've been, uh, well, see what is day? Today's actually, I've been here, I think Friday night. So this will be the third day I've been back. I took a day so more off before I go back out. But I've been working here. I came in, the place has grown up. I got to use the weed eater again. I see another wren out there on my wood pile, and I was just covered with ticks. What the crap? I put that tick granule stuff out. Oh, I put it back in March, and here it is May. It did say 2 months, so once I got this weed eater, I still didn't get all I needed, but I got about a dozen ticks off me. So I go and I buy some more tick granules, put them out, and did get a little rain that night to wash them in, so that's good. Now we're dealing with mosquitoes out the yazoo. I've never seen mosquitoes this bad here. So, if it's not something, it's always something. So if you're sitting there asking yourself, well, if you're truly miserable, this is irritating. The bugs, the ticks and the mosquitoes are irritating. But now the breeze has picked up. Hopefully it keeps the mosquitoes down. I got my thermocell on so I can stay pretty close to here, to the porch, share it with Miss Wren. I got birdhouses all over the place, and they choose a stupid box on my porch to nest in. Women, what can I say? It's just, no wonder us men can't figure y'all out. I mean, you got perfectly good cedar birdhouses from 4 foot up to 15 foot up, and you choose a stupid little box on the porch. But hey, it's covered and everything. So anyway, that's what I would say. When to know, call it quits. If you're miserable, if you're unhappy, not aggravated because something broke. If you're overall, if you can't sit out in your yard and go, gosh, I love this. I do that almost every morning on my porch. Every time I sit in that chair, I look out and it ain't much, but I love it. And when I'm gone, I miss it somewhat. When I was out in Idaho, I really liked out there, Idaho. I really liked Idaho. I thought to myself, I could live out here. I was southern Idaho, crap. Hayburn, Idaho, that area there, picking up a truck here a couple weeks ago. I got to spend the weekend out there, and I really enjoyed it out there. Got to actually walk on part of the Oregon Trail, which was surreal, man. It was like, when you're standing there, and I didn't see the placard up on the paved path that said, do not walk on the Oregon Trail. We're trying to preserve this. Oops, didn't see that till afterwards, so hey. But when you're standing on that trail and you realize you're thinking about the thousands upon thousands of people, wagons, mules, horses, ox, all that travel there headed west. That's surreal, man. At least to me it was. That was just, wow. That was just, loved it. It was right off the Snake River. So if you can set your place and say, I hate this place. I hate this lifestyle. I want to move back by my friends. I want to be close to shopping, whatever. And then that's fine. Don't let no one tell you that's not fine. If that was what makes you happy, then do it. Someone on the forum, one of the Facebook forums said, "Hey, you're not off grid, you got internet." How stupid can you get? I just, you can't tell those people anything. They just, you're not living like me, so you got to be doing it wrong. I said, most people now can get internet through the phone. Doesn't matter if you got internet, you're not off grid. Going way back to one of my first videos, do you know what off grid actually means? Simple term, not connected to a private or public utility. That's it. So if you don't have lines, electric lines, phone lines, gas lines, stuff like that running your property, if the only thing, here it comes back. It's funny, those same people, they're okay with having a radio or TV or something like that. They can get those airways, and I'm off grid. I just got a AM FM radio and a TV. I get over the air channels. I'm off grid. Oh boy, you're getting them fancy internet waves off the phone. That's on grid. That's not off grid like I am. That's about the type of agreement. Type of belief system they have. So don't let no one tell you you're off grid. Who cares? Really? Who cares? These people getting their panties in wad because you're not living like they are. Screw them. It doesn't matter. So anyway, I would say when it's time to call it quits is when you're not happy, when you're miserable. You tried it. It wasn't for you. Just because you're having problems, don't let that fool you. Because they're every day. I mean, it seems like every week. I would say every week it's something. If it ain't something, it's something here. And now we're in the season where I might can go every 2 weeks. But the longer I'm here, every year, more grass comes in. Next year, I'll probably have to fix my riding lawnmower or buy another one. And, there's still a lot of stuff here I need to get the weed eater after. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of stuff. Weed eater, a lot more than it was last year. This stuff is growing in now that it's clear. So if you're miserable, truly miserable, if you hate all the bugs. I used to have a stepmom. My dad lived out in the country. She was miserable. Oh, I ain't going outside. There ain't bugs, and it's hot out there. I don't see how y'all live out here. How do we not live out here? So anyway, check yourself. And if you are truly miserable, then it's time to call it quits. If you're just stupid carpenter bees, I thought I got rid of those. Where are they trying to bore a hole into now? Flying termites. I gotta get, oh, there they are. Oh my gosh, I thought I got rid of all of them. Okay, I will. Don't start on with carpenter bees. They're flying termites. In fact, they can be more destructive than termites. So, that's when you know when you call it quits. When you're truly miserable, not just because you're aggravated because things break down, but if you can sit back at the end of the day and go, I hate this place. I hate this lifestyle. I hate everything about it. I want out of here now. Then yeah, it's time to give it up. If on the other hand you go, I love this place, but damn, there's a lot of work and a lot of stuff. I'd say you just need to hang on. I'm 3 years into this. I still don't have the interior of my cabin done. That is all of that eats at me. Even when I'm on the road, I gotta go back. I gotta get the inside of that cabin finished this year. And I come back in, and there's always something. I said I can't never move forward because I'm always having to fix stuff when I get back. That's frustrating to me. But you know what? It'll work out. It might be 4 years before I get the inside of my cabin done. I'm really going to try hard getting it done this year, though, in the next few weeks. Because I finally decided all this time, what do I want to use for a ceiling cover? What do I do wall covering? Well, I've done bought my wall covering. It's been out here now for about 6 months. But I'm going to get my ceiling on first, get it wired, get my ceiling up. It'll happen. So make sure you're not quitting because you're frustrated at everything that's going wrong. If you're going to quit, quit because you're miserable and you hate it, and the life you came from, you loved it. So anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I just hate to see people give up, and then 6 months down the road or a year down the road, you know what? I wasn't that miserable off grid or out in the country, whatever. So I'm actually kind of enjoying today right now. Now the breeze is blowing, keeping these darn mosquitoes at bay, and I can wear shorts because I don't want to wear my pants, because then they get dirty and I have to wash them before I go on the road again. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe, and I appreciate every one of y'all. I'm sorry I just ain't got the videos coming out as fast as I did have. I got a lot of content, just hadn't got it posted yet. So we'll catch you on the next one.